Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we got two guns and one mod. This one here, this is the K-02. It's really the OTS-02. This is a Kiparis SMG. It's a Russian SMG apparently. And then we also have the Universelle Pistol, the USP, which is obviously French I imagine, because Universelle. Universelle. It's been a long time since I spoke French. I did take French in high school, but the skills are long gone. So obviously we have a pistol here and an SMG, a machine pistol as they refer to, machine auto pistol. This one is the one I'm more looking forward to. I remember this gun being added in, I believe, what was it, Black Ops Cold War or something like that. And this gun slapped, little fucking machine pistol. The texture quality on this one looks really, really nice too, though. I want to mention is the thing, like, this has obviously got some attachments kind of built into it. We'll go over the attachments a little bit later, but like, I think the texture quality here looks quite nice, right? Nothing crazy out of there, but like, I do think the distinction of the attachments and stuff looks really cool. The tape grip. All that stuff, right? It's a real-life Russian submachine gun, I guess they call it, in the thing. It's not introduced in service until 1991, even though they developed it in the 1970s. It's primarily intended for internal security and police units. It was adopted by Russian police and the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Now, obviously, I covered a USP recently, too. I recovered Dak's USP, the Spec Ops pistol, which was wonderful. We'll get more into that later as we get into it. There's a little bit of idle animation there, where you shifting the gun there. So I did have the Lambda protocol. This is Dak's USP, and this has an amazing sound, and it's very similar, right? If we take a look at it here between this and the Universelle Pistol, this is the gun has a worse sound. Animation is still good though, obviously unique and custom, but does have a worse sound. And this took me fucking 5 years to find, and for some reason my sky looks really fucking weird. My game's been breaking recently. Maybe my Xbox is fucking frying. Who knows, man? Anyway, I'm not talking too much shit. So let's get into the guns here, because really, everybody can argue. I had a comment recently. I got to mention this real quick. That a comment, because it just bothered me so much, that like, unless the gun is made to be as realistic as possible to real life, it's not a good mod, and I just disagree with that so heavily. We're gonna see if these guns are fun to use and offer unique and distinguishing features that separate them from the rest of the stuff. So I imagine auto all the time, but I guess this advanced receiver, yeah, this is obviously be semi-auto. We're gonna make this automatic. I mean, a machine pistol. Is a machine pistol if it's semi-auto? I mean, I guess so, right? But like, and this does require commando or gunslinger differently. So gunslinger obviously implies that this is a pistol. Does that mean it's gonna be upgraded by the gunslinger perk? That's interesting, right? I mean, it must be, right? I guess, because it has a stock, so you'd think it'd be a rifle. Long barrel, short barrel, that's pretty simple. Wood stock looks nice. Wire stock if you want to. I mean, it's just worse, right? Like, large quick eject mag, get the tape on there. The Doctor reflex sight, put the ghost sights on there, sure. We have covert suppressor, adaptive suppressor, and Soviet suppressor. For Mr. Sandman requirement there. I don't have all that, but, I mean, is there really any difference? So I put the adaptive suppressor on there. It is a little bit better. You get a tiny bit more range and a tiny bit more accuracy. But all of that's worse than not having a budget suppressor, a spike break. So that's like a spiked muzzle break. But no muzzle would be the most range. A green laser, so it's regular, let's say red. 9mm ammo kit. This does require munitions. I should have mentioned that probably earlier on in the video. I forget sometimes. You can make it shoot .38, which is slightly less damage, but 2.8 damage less per shot. It's 49 DPS, but it's not really going to appeal that much. And then .32 is even less damage. 9mm is obviously the way to go then. We can change the material here. This is supposed to be standard, and this is supposed to be silver, but this definitely doesn't look silver. That looks rusty. Alternative, and then alternative silver. I just think the default looks nicest, really. I don't need to mess with it. But they're there, I guess, right? And then we go into the Universal Pistol. This is like only semi-auto pistol. This shoots 9mm ammo. Long ported barrel, sure. Seems to be the way to go. Sharpshooter's grip, super pistol-y, quick eject mag, no big mag even. We can put the glow sights. It also has the Doctor sit on it. We have a match kit and a tactical kit. So the tactical kit changes damage to .45, worse ammo capacity, but you know, more damage per bullet. We might want to do that. And then you can do the silver material on that as well. I mean, I think that just like texturally looks worse. I'm gonna look at it here. So we have this K-02, or this is what they call the K-02. This is our glow sights, which are actually pretty fucking clean. It's just fucking shooting too, dude. Full auto gun. I don't even see this laser sight that I'm supposed to be seeing. Like, it's a laser sight on there, but you know, I think these glow sights are real glowing. This fucking gun. It's just has such a huge fire. I do see like a kind of a red laser coming off of the end of the gun, but not like where I'm actually seeing it point at anything. just nice wood stock. We'll mess with it more later too, right? But like this is the gun that I'm coming for, right? But we do have a nice. Does not have a suppressor option. 0.45 still sounds soft, right? Like I would not download this mod for this USP. If you want a USP mod, download this one, right? That's the one. This is the one. Okay. It exists. It's fine. No suppressor option though, right? I didn't see one. Did I not see one? I mean, we could put the dot sights on there. The doctor sights are really nice though too. Is it because you have the tactical kit? Is the match kit gonna have a suppressor? No, I mean there's no. Oh, unlock. So the threaded barrel, we have to get the long ported barrel off. Then you can put muzzles on there. An adaptive suppressor we can't even have because we don't have Mr. Sandman. It does do more damage. So that is a better way to do that. And you can change the dot here too. And then we change the laser sight. Because your match kit, tactical kit, still fine, yeah. The makeshift suppressor is so fucking bad. You need the Mr. Sandman perk is a big heavy investment. That is a cool little pull out. The dot sight, it literally disappears. I don't have a dot at all. I mean, not that I could see it through this big fucking oil can on the end of my gun. But yeah, Mr. Sandman's kind of a heavy investment. Obviously, you do want to take the Mr. Sandman perk if you're sneaking. I don't have it. But it does do silence weapons, do additional sneak attack damage. It makes sense, I guess. Maybe I'll give it to myself real quick. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I've given myself the Mr. Sandman perk because I just wanted to see. I want the adaptive suppressor, which is the maximum damage here. Green laser sight, I guess we'll try and see if we can see that. And then we could also put the better suppressor on here, the Soviet suppressor, which is the best suppressor. We'll put the green laser sight on here too. Maybe we can actually see the green laser sight. That might count for something, right? But I don't actually, like, the laser looks like it's coming out of the gun, but it's definitely, I mean, there's our dot sight, which is very clean. It's a very clean looking dot sight. And the green laser definitely looks like it's coming out of the gun. This reminds me of the, what is it, the USP, which is like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the OG, the real OG Modern Warfare had a USP, and this one reminds you of that with this like little soft ass shooting fucking marshmallows noise. When we have a USP mod here, this one that sounds like, I don't know, like functionality and all that stuff you can make an argument for, I suppose. We're just gonna cover the K-02. This gun, this Kiparis SMG, fucking super high rate of fire. The laser sight doesn't really seem to be doing too much. We do have the best suppressor on here now, though. Long barrel is the way to go. You can make it semi-auto if you want to. I guess we could make it powerful automatic to maximize that damage. You can do rapid if you really want to go crazy, but you do lose DPS anyway. You shoot plenty fucking fast. Wood stock would be the way to go. Large quick eject mag would be the way to go. I think that, I mean, there's different reflex sights here. There's lots of them. Microkilometer reflex sight. But you don't really, it says it increases hip fire accuracy. So maybe it does increase hip fire accuracy, but you just don't get a visible laser to do that. It looks like a little bit of laser coming out of there now. I don't know what caused that. This is these reflex sights are very clean though. Some of the best looking reflex sights I've seen on modded weapons. Some people have horrible ass fucking reticles. I promise you that. I guess we'll change the material. This is supposed to be silver, but this is definitely not silver. This is definitely weird porting the console issues, right? Like it's just like this is silver, but it doesn't. It definitely there's no silver about it. It's like very dark. I mean, this looks like the default material on the base one looks silver. I'm way more excited to check this one out. The wood texture I think looks quite nice too on this one. The sights here. I mean, there's lots of different little sights. Like a vintage reflex sight, professional combat sight. I mean, like all kinds of shit here. I guess we can do the regular laser sight here. Let's put an alternative material on there. Like this just looks more textured, like it has like a lot more stuff going on to it. Even though the large magazine is 30. But yeah, this is a this is a very good sight. I am controlling recoil here. This thing is going to kick up. I guess I'll show that off more here in a second. But I mean, that's hip fire too. That goes straight the fuck up. It's not too bad. You can control that pretty easy. But yeah, lots of different sight options on this one. And it's gonna, I bet it's gonna fucking destroy things. It's got really good fire rate. Do we have long range sights? We have a hollow sight. You could put a regular laser sight on there. You can put even a short scope on there. So you could do some long range shooting with this thing. I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't really have the range set for that. But this is actually just like a regular short scope. And it's a little recoily for that. I like that doctor sight that you could, because then you could have like a unified look. But the doctor sight, I believe, on this, all this is ugly. Put the standard back on there, please. But all this, the ghost sights are really clean too. Like it's like the white glow sights, but like the doctor sight, the one we started out on here, is probably like a really good one for me. Like it's just simple. It's a green dot. It A little maybe obstructed, but I like that. I can find that green dot pretty easy, like when I'm sweeping motion here. The thing is, you guys can't see it at all because YouTube compresses the fuck out of my videos. I hate this shit. You know, guys, how much I fucking think about watching my videos back on YouTube and then being like, it's compressed so much that you can't even see a reflex sight that I'm like trying to show off. It just bothers me. There's little things that get to me, man. We're gonna go test these weapons out in some combat though. A 9mm, 71 damage per shot with extreme 170 rate of fire and 106. You know, pretty fast firing pistol. I just don't think it's that exciting. I'll see you guys when we get some combat though. Alright everybody, here we are. We're going to go test these weapons out in some combat. We're going to just jump in my zombies in an arcade mode. Not something I do very often anymore, but I should do more. Let's go to the Super Duper Mart. I love that one. We'll spawn in some ghouls or something first, but I'm not really... I mean, maybe we shouldn't even spawn in ghouls because it's just going to be so easy. We'll spawn in super mutants. That'll be fun. But yeah, this universal pistol I wanted to mention only shows up in the level list. It's not on vendors, and I had to find it off of a triggerman. That shit was hard as fuck. And it's not worth it, I think. I found the K-02 a long time ago. This gun slaps. Like, just gonna shred people. What indeed? Me. With my extreme rate of fire. Now, I wanted to mention too, I forgot to mention a little bit earlier on in the video, both of these weapons have increased critical charge rate. This K-02 here, the submachine gun machine pistol version here, weapon we get, has a 10% increased critical charge rate. So, I mean, obviously kind of meant to use in VATS. I'm going to back that out here. I'm going to go take my 95s. I know we're one bursting in VATS, right? And I didn't even use a critical. I meant to use a critical. We're going to have to be better about that. But, like, the pistol does have a 15% increased critical recharge rate, which is pretty fucking... That's a lot. Like, as a default, even without a legendary effect. Critical. I mean, this guy's super duper dead. That took 2 bullets, but I did 3. That's because it's an automatic weapon. This gun slaps. It just looks really cool, too. Okay. I mean, the super mutants are just getting fucking fried. Good luck, dude. This one looks really good. I really like the look of this gun. Like, it's just like a compact SMG that I really like. But this universal pistol, also fine. I'm still losing. I play at 1080p, just so you guys know. I lose the reticle sometimes. Like, I don't know if it's a resolution thing where I need to increase my resolution to see reticles. I'm not going to increase my resolution. No one can argue that, like, oh man, more pixels is worth more. Give me better lighting effects. Okay, so let's see. I got a lot of shots off in VATS in this one, though. Still take 2 shots. How much did we built? Like half a critical off of that? Lots of shots. The crits are charging quite quickly. Especially for something like a pistol. So both of these weapons are pretty good for VATS builds. I mean, you could obviously do this, but it's not great, I think, in that context. Duelist leather left arm. It's such a garbage ass. I don't even know why I picked it up. What are you shooting at me with? How about I introduce you to my little friend here? The Kiparis. This only gets 3 bursts in VATS. And as you see here, I guess without the sneak attack criticals, we are hurting in the damage. But it doesn't matter because this one just has this thing called the fire rate. And I really fucking love spraying and praying. What is the man shooting at me? Who is shooting at me with something so fucking... Is this just a regular laser rifle that I'm getting fucking beamed by, man? Goddamn laser rifles. Yeah, this one obviously a little less meaningful in VATS because if you put like heavy stocks and stuff like all that on there, we only get the 3 bursts. But critical, right? You still would build up criticals really fast. Like, we used one, almost have another one ready. And obviously, I think this one's a little bit better for the manual fire and stuff, for sure. But, you know, you could put your personal preference. You get 2 guns for 1. I wish, you know, it wasn't like that. Because to me, I would just use this one, this K-02 here. This is my preference on the gun. I have other USPs I would like to use rather than the Universelle Pistol that comes with this mod. And, you know, so it's just kind of like wasted file space where I have to like have a gun in my load order and all that stuff, right? Like, not just in my load order, but in my leveled list and stuff, to where, you know, I find less other guns I want to find. A lot of y'all, like, I probably think, like, y'all overload your leveled list, right? Like, in terms of, like, the amount of guns that are available and stuff. It's fucking shredded. There's a legendary in that just got fucking fried. Yeah, this gun's great, though. Just a super fucking high fire rate SMG, 9mm munitions round. Did I punch you? No, you get punched, dog. Did you just pull out a hammer? Did the man just pull out a hammer? Not a good idea. Gun beats hammer. It's a heavy sledgehammer, even, too. But yeah, I mean, these guns, this K-02 is good. I mean, it's not like the Universal Pistol. It's a USP, technically. Crippling Super Sledge. So that's a fun one. Can't run away if your legs are broken. But But yeah, this gun is very fun to use. It's like in my lane. You guys know I like to use in the full auto stuff and stuff too. But these universal pistols, there's nothing wrong with it. I just wish it was separate, right? I mean, this one is really good ability to shoot lots of vats shots. And you're building up those criticals really fast as well, right? Even faster than the K-02, but I like that both of them get that effect. And then we build a crit, use the crit, thing dies. I mean, you could build them really fast, I bet, with this. It's just, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this gun. It's just kind of, you know, average, and it's not as good as some of the, you know, other... I just covered a USP that's better than it. It really is the problem here. The K-02, though, that's a fun fucking gun. That's gun. Super fast fire rate SMG. It's got a really kind of unique... I mean, does it very much look like a Russian gun? But it looks nice. It feels nice to use. I really like this style of gun here. This super high fire rate. I think the model looks really nice. The skin customization and stuff, I just don't think it matters that much. Who are we fighting over here? Is it the Super Mutants? Is that what we're doing over here? I'll head over here. I'm going to kill some more Super Mutants over here. But I mean, it's a great set of guns. You guys let me know what you think. It's way up there, huh? We're like way over here. My gunshots are super loud, though. Let's set that up that way. There's some more Super Mutants over here. Get fried. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think of this weapons, or both of these weapons. Which one is cooler sounding to you, right? Are you a big fan of the USP? Does this K-02 excite you? Did neither of them sound good? Because you're like, they're not realistic to real life, so I fucking hate everything. I'm real pessimistic and negative about shit that has nothing to... Like, things should just be fun. This gun is fun for me. That's it. You know, to me. And, you know, it's my channel, my perspective. So, you guys let me know what you think, though. I'll listen. I'll read it. I promise you I read all the comments. Sometimes I just, like, read a comment, though, and I'll be like, you're just fucking idiot. And then move on with my life. But yeah, if you want to check out this model for yourselves, there'll be a link in the top of the description to the munitions version. There's a vanilla version as well, so you can use that if you're into that kind of thing. If you don't want to use munitions, I don't know why you're not using munitions. I think it's one of the best mods available for Fallout 4. There's a lot of variety in terms of the ammo you find and stuff. But yeah, check out the link in the top of the description if you want to download the mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or eternity be, and I will see you in the next episode.